Hey and welcome to part 4 of this course. In this part we're going to have a look at bass lines, and we're going to start with the sub-bass line. So let's create a new instance of Anna. And we're going to call it sub. And let's color this already. I like to use purple for bass. And for the track I have in mind for this course, I know I want to work in D. Let's have a listen. Let's set the volume straight. Alright, that's perfect. And let's add an EQ because we want to cut off the high frequencies in the sub-bass line because they will clash with the mid-bass lines that we're going to add later on. So let's add the studio EQ. And start rolling off. I think around here sounds good to start with. We can always adjust this later on. And let's go ahead and do a high pass cut. I think around 40 is good to start with as well. And let's add a sidechain plugin to make sure that none of the bass hits the kick. Because we have some information here playing at the same time as the kick, and we do not want that. When we have the sub, let's add the first mid-bass line. Let's create a different pattern from the sub. Actually, we want to use swing on this as well because we used swing on the drums. We're gonna use swing as much as possible in the track. So instead of arranging the notes with the swing, we're going to use a MIDI insert. And we want to use a quantizer and select 50% on swing. And we need to do the same on the sub as well. And let's have a listen. Let's see if we can find a better sound for the mid bass. I like this one. And let's bypass the delay and take care of the volume. It's around -15, but it's peaking a lot. We can add a limiter to remove some of the peaks. But first, let's add a studio EQ, because we want to cut off the low frequencies of the mid-bass so they won't clash with the sub-bass. (160) is a good place to start. And let's add some compression. And now we're going to apply some extreme settings to hear the difference. And listen now while I dial up the attack. So let's aim from -3 to -6 dB. And I like the compression to be a bit choppy for this bassline. Let's adjust the volume. Well, first we need to adjust the volume for the EQ. It's about the same. I think we're good here. And to remove some of the peaks, let's add a brick wall limiter. You can see on the gain reduction how much it cuts off. Not much difference in the sound at all, and we gain some headroom and lose some peaks. And now let's add some sidechain. Around 50 sounds good for now. Alright, now we've added a sub-bassline and the first mid-bassline. I'll see you in the next part where we're going to layer the mid-bass.
Thanks everybody for watching, commenting and indeed liking. We really do appreciate all the support we get here on our Sonic Academy YouTube channel. So if you found this video super useful, please, we'd love you to hit the subscribe button. We update the YouTube channel every week with new content. And if you want to watch some more relevant content, just click on the videos beside me.